Hi there, this is Mary from Crimmins Communications and Seasons and Moments Life Story Courses. So, whether you're writing for business or for personal reasons, like capturing your life story, good writing takes time. However, these 6 easy to use proofreading tips will make it easier to quickly improve your writing. So, let's go through them. First of all, proofreading tip number one. Your brain needs a break after you're done writing. If you try to look at what you wrote immediately when you finish writing it, you're not going to pick up mistakes. You're not going to pick up odd sounding words. So give yourself time to step back. Now, best thing to do is make 1 or 2 days. But if you can't wait 1 or 2 days, at least step away and give yourself about 10 minutes. Again, your brain will not pick up mistakes right away. So give yourself time before you start to proofread. Proofreading tip number two is to proofread out loud. When you read it out loud, it helps you pick up odd sounding phrases, really long sentences, because if you're done with a sentence and you can't breathe, it might be a run on sentence. So always proofread out loud. Proofreading tip number three, have another set of eyes take a look at what you wrote, but be careful on who you're choosing. You want to make sure, if it's for business purposes, you're picking somebody who is good with grammar and understands what message you're trying to convey. And if it's a personal life story, you want to make sure that the person that you're sharing it with isn't going to have a different view of what you wrote. So you might not want to have somebody who has a vested interest in that story to proofread it. Tip number four, change the size of your font and the style of your font, and it will help you to pick out mistakes more easily. So just quickly copy and change it to a totally different font. If you're using Arial, maybe change it to Comic Sans or to Times New Roman. If you're using Times New Roman, maybe change it to Lato or Trebuchet. But change your font, change the size. It will help you pick up mistakes because the paper is going to look different or the screen is going to look different. Tip number five, when you have your finished document, start at the very last word and just point to each word one at a time. You might want to do this in sections if you have a really lengthy document, but by pointing to each word, you need to think about each word because you're not reading now. Because sometimes when you're reading, you kind of gloss over the mistakes because your brain fixes the mistakes, but you're looking purposely at each word and determining, is it the right word? If it's a proper noun, a person, place, thing, idea, do you need to look up to make sure you have spelled it correctly, that you have the correct fact there, that you have the correct percentage or number? So look at each word, each item, one at a time, starting from the very end and going backward. And then proofreading tip number six is go ahead and upload the free version of Grammarly. The free version's pretty good on catching mistakes with spelling and some grammar issues. And the paid version is better. I don't have any vested interest in it. I don't get any kickback for uh, promoting Grammarly. I just think it's a good tool. But remember, just as with any other tool that's AI, it has its limitations. So with Grammarly, especially when you're writing, it has certain quirks to it that it doesn't get nuance. It wants to change your voice, and it may make changes that you don't want. So always feel confident in what you're doing and decline the changes. But use it though for grammar, for spelling, for looking at parallel construction. So this is Mary. So whether you're writing for business or yourself, these easy to use proofreading strategies will help you improve your content. I'm Mary Crimmins at Crimmins Communications. I help organizations strengthen their message through professional writing, research, and editing, and through Seasons and Moments life story courses. I guide individuals in capturing and sharing their personal stories. So let's connect. You can reach me at my contact information here, Mary at CrimminsCommunications.com, and my other information is down in the description of this video. But for now, this is Mary encouraging you to live inspired.